Hey guys, you've tuned into Moneycontrol. I'm Manisha Gupta, and it has been a very volatile last couple of sessions for the commodity markets. On Friday, we saw almost everything run up as there was a speculation that China perhaps would ease its COVID restrictions, but China has reiterated today morning that that is not the plan, and they would be very stringent when it comes to COVID containment approach of theirs, and that has led to some profit taking across markets. So whether it has been about energy, currencies in Asia, base metals, precious metals, agriculture space, all of that has seen a bit of a decline, but not before making those headlines, especially in case of cotton, where we saw nearly 19% of gains coming for the cotton prices globally in the previous week, which was the best weekly gain that you saw in 12 years. But that has seen some profit taking in the market right now. The gains also came in as the markets anticipated that the demand will get better. The arrivals into the Indian markets are being sought after, and the textile industry could be looking at better demand going forward as the prices have corrected by nearly 40% from its 2022 highs. But as I said, there is some consolidation and some profit taking as well seen in the Asian markets on Monday here. The other important thing really is about on how the markets look at the crops from various other areas. So when you look at the crop from Pakistan, that has been on the weaker side. The crop from US also is expected lower, but the crop in Indian markets is expected quite better, from nearly 31 million bales in the previous year to around 34 to 36 million bales this year is what the industry is anticipating as cotton crop. So we have good availability. The arrivals have started coming into the markets, but it is the mills still waiting on the sidelines, hoping for the prices to still slide further before they start buying here. The expectation also is that the prices can correct another 3 to 5% from here on as well, as the arrivals are still coming into the market. Remember, for cotton, it has been a very difficult year, especially when the cotton prices in India were hitting record highs. We saw a lot of mills close down, shut their capacity by 40 to 50%. Those mills are still waiting on the sidelines. Some mills, some yarn makers had bought cotton on the higher side, anticipating that the cotton prices can then run further higher from there. So they still are sitting on expensive stock, and they would definitely want to see the cotton prices go further down before they can start stocking again. Another important thing when it comes to cotton is that the textile ministry is meeting some of the industry officials, association heads as well, to talk about export. Now, the cotton export, the yarn export for that matter, also has declined anywhere between 30 to 50%. That is because even as the cotton prices have corrected a lot, the Indian cotton is still at a premium to international markets. And with the recession fears in Europe, China not buying, US also looking at lower buying, the export from Indian markets have not been so great. So the ministry perhaps will have to really brainstorm on how things can really move forward from here, because India is a big one when it comes to cotton exports. We are the largest producers and one of the top exporters as well. So the export numbers are not looking so great. The Indian textile mills are not buying so much. The yarn guys are not buying so much because, as I said, they're sitting on a higher expensive stocks here. The ginning mills also, their margins have not improved so much. So it's a bit of a slow move that we are seeing in case of cotton. But the industry tells us that the correction has happened quite a bit. Another couple of months, and you will see demand coming back into the market. Q2 was not say so great. Q3 saw some improvement, and they expect Q4 actually to be an improvement over the previous quarter as well. So with that in mind, the expectation is that as the raw materials are on the cheaper side, if the demand actually starts improving going forward, then textile perhaps is a space to be here. Until then, markets will do a watch out on what the arrivals continue to be into the markets, and that will tell you the further story there.